Rina Bassist is an Israeli journalist working to the Monitor. So what are...
Yes.
Sorry?
Al-Meritor, it's an American
Al-Meritor.
outlet, yes.
And can I get your reaction from what we just heard so far?
Yes, I would say that for me, from what I've heard from Israelis colleagues and friends and family, most of the country supports this operation. And I'm including also the leaders of the opposition, because just 2 days ago at the Knesset, Yair Lapid, who is the head of the Israeli opposition, said not only encouraging Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to attack the Iranians, he even said you must go even further than what you have been planning. You must attack also all the petrol installations of Iran, because we really have to finish the job. If I'm permitted to express myself this way. So there is really a very large support within the population, within the political leadership, opposition and coalition for this operation. Of course, the Israelis are prepared that this is going to take some time. And unfortunately, we have seen during the 12-day war in June that there might be a price to pay. We already saw some damages to buildings in Israel, near Haifa, in a town called Tirat HaKarmel, and also in the Israeli Arab town of Al-Fahim, where a person was injured. During the 12-day war, we had 33 Israelis and non-Israelis living in Israel that were killed. More than 3,500 people wounded. So Israelis are preparing for difficult days, and it's not an easy thing when you need to be near the shelter, when you have to explain to children why. Again, since October 7, they are hearing again and again, almost every day, sirens warning about missiles and rockets. It's not an easy situation, but I think in a certain way, it's also a sort of a relief, because the Israelis have been waiting now for several weeks that something would happen, saying it's not this week, it's the week after, it's the week after. Now it's here. The operation is here. The Israelis are working with the Americans. That's already some sort of I think it's makes it easier on the Israelis to know that they are not just standing and watching what the Americans are doing, but Israel also has its say, and the Israelis believe in their own army, in the capabilities of Tzahal. So yeah, it's going to be a very difficult period for Israelis, of course, for the Iranian people, because our hearts are also with the Iranians. I think the Israeli people is not at war with the Iranian people. That's very important to highlight. We are against the Iranian regime, so a very difficult period for both people.
So what is the end game desired by the Israelis? Is that a regime change? What are they looking in the end?
No, definitely. This is something that Prime Minister Netanyahu has been calling on for a very long time, to see a change of regime. But because Israel does not believe that the regime, even if a deal would have been reached with the Iranians, that first of all, that Iran would comply with such an agreement, and that the terms would be favorable enough for Israel, so that Israel won't have neither the nuclear threat, nor the ballistic missile threat, nor the threat of the proxies of all these terror organizations. So it's a triple threat. A deal would not have covered, apparently, all these three domains. And if I look from the side of the Iranian people, of course, this agreement might have brought some relief with the sanctions being cancelled, but it would not have ridden them of this dictatorship.